If you have a DJI Action 6 or you are thinking about buying one because you want to start vlogging with it, let me share some of the accessories that I use that help me a lot when I'm out shooting. That just improves the whole experience with the DJI Action 6 because it is a nice tiny compact camera who packs a punch, but with these accessories, it will open up way more possibilities for you to get some unique perspectives, better shots, more dynamic that you can use then in your vlogs. So the first accessory that I would recommend is the DJI Macro Lens. Now this is a tiny bit expensive for what it is, but one of the things that it gives away that you are recording with a DJI Action 6 or with any action cam actually is that the focus is a little bit all over the place. And with the DJI Macro Lens, at least you have an option to narrow it down, let's say, the focus field and add it a little bit of blur or depth of field in your background, giving you a little bit of a more pleasant image when you are actually shooting. Now, it's not a must, it's not something that you have to have. If you have the budget and you want to have it, I think it's a nice addition, but it kind of is a sort of double edged. With a macro lens, you cannot actually shoot with an ND filter, meaning that you will need to rely on the automatic settings on your DJI Action 6, which is actually totally fine because the DJI Action 6 adjusts the settings pretty well for the lighting and the situations that you are in. And using it with the macro lens, it's actually a very nice combo. Depending on what Action 6 version you are actually buying, you might get this. This is great if you want to hold it like this and vlog, but you cannot put this down. So you cannot put your camera anywhere. Yes, you can extend. So if you are filming something that you really need some distance for some reason, then you can use it, or more for extreme sports where you can just maybe hold it super high and you can capture everything around you. But if you are actually vlogging, one of the things that you want is something more like this. This is just a normal tripod, and the reason that you want this is because you can put this down. So you can put it down, you can talk to the camera, you can then set up different shots and have a more dynamic shot in your vlog. What I did was I have a normal tripod and I kind of bought it, where I bought it, this little piece here that I can then combine with this part here, and I can make a little tripod combo where I have the DJI Action 6 on this sort of like tripod head, and I can have it like this. So I can vlog. So if I'm walking around, I'm just like vlogging, talking to the camera, do the things that I need to do. And if I wanted to change the angle and just sort of like place it somewhere and sit down, I just do like this, and there you have it. Camera is there, it's fine. It's not gonna fall because this doesn't work. So I have this, and that helps a lot. Again, you can just put it anywhere, and you can just put in a table or put literally anywhere, and it comes with this sort of little ball head. This is actually super cheap. It doesn't really cost you a lot. You can also, again, film in different formats if you want. Just place it like this. You'll fit. You just stay like that and you have nothing to worry about. This is something I would highly recommend. It works for me super well. I really like it, much better than just using this. Now, if you want to get the most cinematic footage out of your DJI Action 6, something that you definitely need to use is a ND filter. So this is the DJI Osmo ND filters, and they will allow you to have your DJI Action 6 on a manual mode. So you will be able to expose your footage yourself. So if you are shooting in log, which is what gives you the most dynamic range and the ability to edit your footage later on, add in your color grading, your colors, style, whatever you do, you can then edit your footage later. I will not be diving in deep into the settings, if at all, because I already made a video about all the settings on the DJI Action 6. I will link the video somewhere around here so you can check it out for yourself. But this will allow you to have the most natural motion blur with your Action 6. So if you are shooting, for example, a scene that you're driving in the car, or something that requires you to sort of get away from this actiony style of the camera, then you need to use a ND filter to allow you to have double of your shutter speed, or let's say your shutter speed has to be double of your frame rate, meaning if you're shooting at 25 frames per second, you should then be setting your shutter speed at 1/50th, and you can only do that if you use ND filters. Otherwise, it's just going to blow your image away and you're not going to be able to use it at all. Now, you don't really need to use the DJI one. There's plenty of brands out there like Freewell, like Telesin, like Polar Pro that actually make ND filters, and they just do the same thing. They pretty much will allow you to capture a better motion blur. Now, something that is actually super cool to have is something that I got to test it out a few months ago, and it's this cage grip. And this one here is from Telesin. They are not sponsored this video. They did send out to me to test it out, and what it does basically is that it gives you a better grip, because while there is no grip on an action camera, it's not supposed to have a grip, because you know, you're supposed to be mounting this thing somewhere. But if you are out vlogging and maybe you want to do some handheld shots, maybe you want to take some photos with it, it's actually super cool that you have an option for a cage, which you just turns your Action 6 like this, which is super cool. You can grab it if you want to do some cinematic movements with your camera. You have this sort of grip here that allow you then to take photos, press record in your camera, and it protects your camera too. So in case you drop it, in case you're just throwing it somewhere, with the cage will also help you. It does make it a little bit heavier, so it's something that you also should be considering, but it's actually super cool, and again, I really enjoy it. And if you remove the grip and you use only with the cage, you can then set this up both ways. So you can set this up like this on with the magnetic thing here, and you can also do on the side. So in here, so if you remove the grip, on the side on the cage you have the same system as on the bottom of the camera, and then you can attach that camera to this, so you can have it in a different orientation if you need that. Now, last but not least, they'll be like, what the hell is that, Lucas? Well, let me tell you, this is one of the nicest, most fun accessories that you could possibly have. Now, I use this with my Sony a7 IV on a cage and everything, so it is actually super safe. I absolutely love this piece of gear, and this is a suction cup. That means you can mount this thing everywhere. Just make sure it's safe, because otherwise, yes, you're gonna lose everything. But for an Action 6, which is super light, this is very easy. You can attach anywhere you want, in your car, in your window, or any place that has a very flat surface that allows you to remove the air, because that's what you do when you press like this, and then this will suck into the surface that you choose and allow you then with this little arm here to position your camera as you like. So this is awesome to get different POV shots, or shots of you driving the car, shots of the road, shots of the wheels of the cars. Anything that you can place this thing here will give you some very cool shots, and this will allow you to give you more dynamic shots to your vlog, to make it more interesting, to make it more powerful, more cinematic, more anything. So this is actually super cool. This is actually super cheap. I think I paid about 20-30 euros. I mean, I was a little bit skeptic at first. I'm like, I was hoping that it wouldn't break my camera or anything, that wouldn't damage anything, but it's actually very good. This one here is from Ulanzi, but you can find these suction cups in many ways, from many brands, from all types of prices and all ways of mounting it anywhere. I really like this one because you have different mounts systems as well, like on the sides. You can remove these and even mount the camera directly here, or anything. You can literally just put this anywhere. And that is it for me. I think those accessories will help you to have a more easy time vlogging, because vlogging is already an overwhelming thing. Vlogging is very difficult, and you know, I still have some very difficulties to vlog. I wanted to do more, but it's just very difficult. But these accessories for sure will help you to have more dynamic in your videos, will allow you to have a better time when you're vlogging. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked. Let me know in the comments if you are planning on using an Action 6 for vlogging, which accessories are your favorites, and all the accessories are listed on the description down below. They are affiliate links, so they will help me out with a little bit of a percentage if you buy through my link, but they're all in there. The video is not sponsored by any brands that I mentioned in this video. I just like the accessories, I like to use them, and most of the things I use here are to help me out when I'm out shooting, remove all the friction that I have, because you know, when you're creating content, you're gonna have a lot of friction. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.